Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Data Logic with Shivam. Today I will cover a scenario based interview question. But before going ahead, I would request you all to please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. That helps me to motivate and create such content. So moving ahead into the Power BI. Let's first look into the data. So this data set includes information about different orders, the product sold, the categories, the revenues and quantity, and the date transaction. Let's move to report view and see the question. So the question is, you are working on a project for an e-commerce company and the stakeholder want dynamic visualization that allow them to explore sales data more interactively. Specifically, they want to analyze the relationship between different data points such as revenue, quantity sold, category, product and dates. Your task is to implement a solution using Power BI that enables user to dynamically choose the x-axis and y-axis in bar chart. As you know, our task is to create a dynamic bar chart that lets stakeholder choose their x-axis and y-axis dynamically. Picture this. You are not confined to a static graph. You are giving your stakeholder the key to the data kingdom. So how do we set this up? So now to implement the dynamic x-axis and y-axis, we will set up a parameter for both x-axis and y-axis. This way, user can dynamically select what they want to visualize. It's like having a customized data exploration experience. So let's dive into and set up these magical parameters. So for y-axis, we already create some of the measures like sum of quantity, sum of revenue and profit margin. So how we calculate profit margin is to divide the revenue by sum of quantity. Let's create our first parameter, that is called x-axis. We will go to modeling and we will create here in new parameter and we'll create fields. We'll name this parameter as x-axis and then here we will add the x-axis thing like category, product and the date. Okay, and then create it. So this will create a slicer and automatically add it into the slicer. Now let's create another field parameter which will be y-axis for y-axis. So I'll again go to modeling and then click on fields and then I'll name this to y-axis and here I will add sum of quantity, sum of revenue and profit margin. Create. Now if you can see here, we have two slicer for each and every parameter for x-axis and y-axis. Now here I have already added bar chart, so I'll go into the x-axis and I will drag this x-axis here into the x-axis of visualization and I'll add y-axis into the visualization. Now here, since if you can see here, we have stacked bar chart, right? So here we have sum of quantity, sum of revenue and profit margin, all of the parameters, and here we have all of the x-axis. So if I go down, it will go into product, and if I will go again down, it will go into the date. Okay, since there is no selection right now here in x-axis and y-axis, it is providing us all of the information. Now if a stakeholder want to see the category and he wanted to see that what is the profit margin according to the category, he can select dynamically x-axis and y-axis. Even he can select the sum of quantity of each and electronics which is sold. He can go into the date and he can dynamically select sum of quantity or profit margin on that particular date or a revenue on that particular date, and he can go also in product and see all of the details like sum of quantity, sum of revenue and profit margin. And finally, we have the required solution. Hope you like this video. If you know better solution, then please comment below. That's a wrap for today. I would again request you to please subscribe to my channel and like the videos for more such content. Happy analytics.